All right, a little earlier than I thought I would be on, but hi. I get not Twitch, TikTok up and ready. So Bedrock server 27. Perfect. Hey, hi Toxic, how are you? I need to find something else to talk about. I've made this joke too many times. Hi Dynamite. Hold on, let me type this. Could have audio. Why is it so quiet? Drink water. Water.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it.
Audio's messing up. I keep flashing you with a black screen. It's very funny. At least I find it funny. You're probably not finding it as amusing. Wow. Well, time to see if the audio is actually here. It's just like really quiet. Oh, hi, Boob. I miss you. It's weird not being able to talk to you for a little bit, Toxic. I love it. Especially because black screen already. We're so blessed. I know. I mean, I could just make the entire rest of the stream black screen. Hi, Boop. I could do that. I could be as magnanimous as I wanted to be. Why is that tree just hanging there? Feel sad about losing the 24 diamonds? Yeah. I was thinking about it earlier, and I was thinking, should we enable keep inventory? But I feel like... I don't know. It feels weird at this point. That'll be okay. Also, is the text-to-speech not on? Oh no, it is. It's just not.
Me.
There we go. No keep inventory.
Great
keep
Links
inventory funny.
5374 says I'm poor D.
You're less poor. Here you go. Have it.
Grave Links 5374 says DA.
How come there's a second stream today? I thought I'd have to wait until Saturday or something lol. Well, you see, the thing is that today was a Minecraft stream, and it seemed like some people were not going to make it to the early morning one, so I just figured, it's going to hurt a little bit, but I will have another stream later in the day when I have free time, when I'm not working, and when I'm not dealing with other things. I can't make it to early morning streams.
Great
Yeah, I know.
5374 says it's gonna hurt.
I'm saying it's gonna hurt as in, like, schedule-wise. Because of school, yeah. Cool. Well, I hope you're doing alright. That's pretty nice. I'm doing alright. It's just my current schedule is very tight. And, like, the things that I do, I have to schedule them at a proper time. And plus, to be honest, I do procrastinate a little bit. I'm certainly not a perfect person. Some of it is my own doing. I'm a king at procrastination. Ooh, that's what I should just call my, like... I should just call my, like... I should call myself the procrastinator, and then my viewers should be the procrastinatees. There we go. We figured out the new naming convention scheme. And not as in, like, the procrastinatees are the ones procrastinating, but, like, you're observing my procrastination. It's a very cool cycle. Okay, what did I want to do? I kind of want to... I actually had an idea today. I had a thought for once. What if I expanded the tunnel? You know, the tunnel that's not used for anything, and then we transported villagers with it with, like, one time?
Grave Links 5374 says I use it for mining.
Oh wait, you use this tunnel for mining now? I mean, fair enough. But what I could do is I move this to my house and I use it as my like own personal transportation system. I make it like the boring tunnels.
374 says yet it leads into a cave.
Oh yeah, it does. You're right. The other caves. That's so true. I even did that at one point. Also, I should probably send an at message to Ocean because
Grave Links 5374 says hashtag 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 XD.
I have no idea what you just said, but so true.
Grave Links 5374 says I called you a dumb butt.
Oh, cool. Okay, well, bye. Bye-bye, Dynamite. Hopefully on, like, Saturdays or my days off, I can stream it more during the middle of the day, but yeah, I'm not able to do that right now. Anyways, let me send the message to Ocean. Let me see if he even messaged me. Oh, yes, they did. They certainly did. And I need to do that. And I need chords. So the coordinates are right there. So let me figure out the coordinates of my house. For a little bit. That actually gives me time to make, like, pickaxes and such. I still love knowing the fact that somebody just stole the rails for some reason. Maybe it was me. Maybe I stole my own rails, but I'm pretty sure somebody just stole from me. And I approve of that. It was a good idea. Where am I going to put the entrance to this, though? Because I do not want to ruin anything that Boop did here. So, maybe right here? But I think it expands that far. What if I move the brewing stand? Okay. So the brewing stand is now going to go over here. Perfect. And then I put it right. I put it right here.
You can only sleep at night or during thunderstorms.
Getting pretty close. So kind of wish I built my house a little bit differently now. So this is about at 69. Okay, so I definitely need the front coordinates. Let's just put this here. I take a picture of it and then I'll use that for reference in the future.
Grave Links 5374 says hashtag 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 I lost all my torches.
A lot of swearing today. Not a Christian Minecraft server. Actually, I want to conserve it. So I might just make cobblestone. Cobblestone, my beloved. You're such a cheap
Grave
resource.
Links 5374 says you aren't Christian.
I know. And? So that would be... Call that the X coordinate, because I think it's X, Y. Yeah, so that's X and Y. And then Z. So I need to focus on the first one and the third one. Or Z is the funny way to say it. So... Okay. See Boop in the distance. Do I need torches? I have a few. They should last me a little bit. I'm not gonna fall down, but...
Gravelinks 5374 says I am sorry for my poor language.
I have to apologize about your poor language, Poop. I'm just messing with you. You're fine. Just because I've said this infinite times, just because I do not use naughty language like that, naughty, does not mean that I have to care when other people do. So, yeah, you're fine. What was my scheme? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So this one's wrong, but I messed up initially, so I think it was meant to be every 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. So yeah, there's gonna be 4 blocks in between. Or should I just make it 6? Maybe I should. Oh, that's a good wake-up call. If I ever was becoming sipping.
5374 says, well, I'm that case. Hashtag, 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 meow, hashtag, 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 hashtag game.
Honestly, that's one of the most true statements I've ever heard. That's a very good statement, Boop. Very cool. Very nice. All right, and then I need to get to negative 75, so I need to move 75 blocks that way.
Dopey
Also, hi, Lone.
396 joined the game.
How do I ask something besides "How was your day" as an introductory statement?
Dopey Bobcat.
How did you get your name? Like, how was it assigned to you? Was it a computer or was it like a person?
396 says you don't.
You see, this is what happens when I go off script. It's very scary.
says hi Ocean. Laughing face. Dopey Bobcat 396 says hi. 3. Gravelinks 5374 says I lost 24 diamonds this morning. Dopier Bobcat 396 says wink with a frown.
Can I listen to the same song and see how long it takes for me to go insane? I might do that. Or alternatively, ooh. Better idea. I like this. So did I add it to queue? I did. So clear that.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says I winked what?
Winked what? Did I say the word wink? My bad.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says oh I did semicolon it. Dope.
Okay, all good. 1, 4, and then cool. So I should most definitely put the torch like here. So I'll go one extra.
Bobcat 396 says I'm coming home, guys. Love.
Let's go.
Gravelinks 5374 says yay. Laughing face.
Oh well.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says I traveled far and wide.
True.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says and found nothing.
Nice. Well, but at least you tried. Congratulations. I don't actually like that way. I think it's more efficient to just do it all. So excavate it piece by piece and then...
Gravelinks 5374 says I feel
You're live
so
again? And you used the right your. Nice. Yes, I am live again. Somebody said that they were not able to play Minecraft during the morning, so I decided I'll stream later. And that was not something specialized to you back, by the way. The reason I said that is because it's so often on TikTok. People use the wrong your. It was a TikTok thing, not a you thing. What did you say? You don't understand the term maternal?
Gravelinks 5374 says I feel like I want to care for it the way a mother would for her child. Dopier Bobcat 396 says
I'm gonna pull out a classic joke for that. Ah, yes, the sound you make when you talk to a dentist. Anyways, me and that streams partner I talked about worked it out. Oh, nice. That's great. Good to hear. Nice to hear when a happy... Let me restart that entire statement. Let me recenter my entire being. It's nice to hear when a story has a happy ending.
396 says you've never said that joke BTW.
I am sure I have, Ocean.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says at least I've never heard that.
Maybe I said it when you were not in one of my streams. There's a possibility. You've not been here for every single stream that I've ever done. And if you said that I have, I will purposely do a stream that you physically could not get to out of spite. And funny. But mainly the funny, not the spite. Is that a beverage spite? I should make that a beverage. It'd be tasty. I can see it now.
Bobcat 396 says I did it out of Sprite.
True, Sprite. You see what I'd do is I'd wake up in the middle of the night, have a 1-second stream, and then end it. And they're like, Ocean, you did not make it to every single stream. I'm so disappointed. How could you? One, two. 1, 2. No, honestly, I'm kind of glad that I sometimes keep to myself. I actually help both of them make their Silk Song OCs. Oh, nice. I know that means original character. But I thought of the word Orange County for a second. I got to design them and draw. Oh, nice.
Gravelinks 5374 says why did you get to swear stupid hashtag 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 game.
Very true.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says LMAO.
You can see them on my profile if you want. Sure, I'll take a look. I don't know. I usually stop streams to do this because I understand how important it is. And usually when somebody's saying like, hey, can you take a look at this? You know, you never know what somebody's going through. Let's see. What's your username again? Back. I've known you too long as Back. How far down is your profile? Or is the... Is it on the other one? Is it on your alt account or is it on your actual?
Dopier Bobcat 396 says streamer when I release my game will you immediately play it the second it comes out?
Oh, it's on here? Okay.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says joking.
Joker's VRC? Okay. Hold on. What? So if I'm like in the middle of streaming and you release your game and then you're like, streamer, you've not played the game when you said it came out, then no, I'm not going to do it. But like if you let me know ahead of time, I'll gladly play. Actually, wait. Do I keep the 2-week rule specifically for your game? I'll make an exception for your game. If you do decide to make it. I'm dumb, Back. I hope you know.
Dopier 396 says is if you do LMAO.
Okay, so there's videos here. Where? Like, I see the picture that you drew that I currently use on TikTok. I see VR chat stuff. I see Discord messages. Oh, wait. I'm looking at your alt profile. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. On this account, not the one that I lost. And you said you only had another alt account. I guess you do not consider accounts that you lose.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says oh. Dopier Bobcat 396 says oh. Dopier Bobcat 396 says
Streamer when
so
not able to keep up with all the lore. Shameful. So shameful.
Grave Links 5374 says you should
nice.
eat.
I like that regardless, even though that's not technically the picture. So is that the one where you added the two people? SNO. Oh, actually, I'm not going to fully repeat it just in case you did not want them to be said. But first one starts with S, the other one starts with A. I like this one. Okay, yeah, that looks nice. I don't know what it is. I never understand color too well. I really, it's cool that you use the, like, you use darker colors to make it so, like, it has the appearance of being, like, further away or closer. I'm horrible at that. Actually really enjoyed drawing them. And then you drew yourself as, like,
Dopier Bobcat 396 says oh no.
hello. Hi, local. Just staring at a wall.
Grave Links 5374 says
You know, there's like, actually, this even happened in the Destroying Another World ARG. Well, it's pseudo ARG. I'm like one of those people in those ARGs that just stares at walls for 17 minutes because I'm just interacting with chat. Or a mantis and flea. They have like an internal discussion where like, no, you are the flea, I am the mantis. That sounds like somebody saying it out loud like that almost sounds like somebody's doing a competition between like being an alpha or a beta. What you doing? I don't know. What are you doing? If you say it first, then I can say. Like, I'll know the right answer if you say it first. Nah, I'm too shy. I'm digging a hole. I asked them what bug they said they wanted to be. They said mantis, the other one said flea. Okay. Got it. Find any diamonds yet? Nope, not at this elevation, but if I do find diamonds, I'll let you know. And if you're talking about, like, in general, hold on, let me just, yeah, I've found diamonds before. The joke would have been funnier if I would have been wearing netherite armor, but oh well.
Grave Links 5374 says casual flex.
I'm starting my flexing, Boop. There's no stopping. I might have to make a mantis OC with similar colors and a flea OC. You were searching earlier? I was searching?
396 says
I was searching for diamonds. I was searching for netherite. Or ancient debris. I think Boop was the one who was searching for diamonds. And then Boop might have that, like, the meme image of the person lifting their hands up in anguish, being like, oh, it was lost. Yeah.
Grave Links 5374
See, there it is.
Why don't remind me.
I'm not trying to, it just keeps happening.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says boop, may I kill some of our cows PLS.
Ocean, there's cows that are like in the
Bobcat
communal.
396 says
kill
I'm
them.
starving.
What's your favorite Pringle? It kind of depends. So usually I'm like a cheddar cheese or
Grave
maybe like an onion type person.
Says yes, but no lava or fire.
But also sometimes I actually do not mind the pizza flavor, even though the pizza flavor of Pringle is essentially just tomato.
Dopier Bobcat
There's no
396
cheese in that
says
pizza. It
ALR.
is literally
Laughing
just
face.
tomato.
Grave Links 5374 says, smiley face.
Love the pizza flavor, yeah. But it's not really pizza, because you taste like none of the cheese. You just taste tomato. We were going to have a Seth, but me and my friend were trolling each other in the Seth chat, and he told me to leave my friend alone rudely. How dare they, too. You see, the thing that I get concerned about is I definitely know that there are people that are a lot more socially, like, adept than me. I don't want to, like, give someone a bad impression because, like, I speak the way I do. I feel like I've definitely talked to somebody and they've thought that I've been, like, rude or condescending to them, and this is just the way I speak. Like, if I say, yep, something like that, I don't know if that's rude or not. And I can already detect a message getting sent through the osmosis. Streamer autism.
Links 5374 says same honestly.
But no, it's not autism. I've been tested. As with ADHD. It's not those two things before you say anything. I know.
Grave Links 5374 says or so silly 3. Dopier Bobcat 396
I know.
says kaboom.
Doing this for as long as I have, I can sense messages before they're getting sent. Like, you know what? I'm going to do a
Dopier
bold
Bobcat
prediction.
396 says ALR sorry SRYY.
There's going to be a message
Grave
eventually
Links
in the chat.
5374
Someone will
says
send a
up,
message.
Sad face.
It'll be crazy when it happens.
Grave Links 5374 says 3.
Not like this color very
Dopier
much.
Bobcat 396 says 3.
Thumb up. Look, it happened. How did I do that? It came through osmosis.
Grave Links 5374 says he loves it. Dopier Bobcat 396 says loaf.
Wow, I know. When you're good, you're
Grave
good.
Links 5374 says, laughing face.
Also, a random small thing that I found today. So I was scrolling the Twitter web, and actually was not depressed today by Twitter. This was really happy about. That made me happy. I think my algorithm's getting better. But one of the things that I saw was a news story that was talking about how Burnt Peanut, if you do not know who Burnt Peanut is, big streamer who typically played like Arc Raiders,
Grave Links
and has a large following of like 30-year-old men, which is funny.
Grave Links 5374 says,
hold on, I'm gonna just pause that so I can actually finish what I was saying, and then I'll read it. But the news story was that Burnt Peanut switched to a different game other than Arc Raiders. I think it's Rust.
They are 3.
And they lost the vast majority of their audience. They lost like 40%, and I was like, yes, that is what happens when you stream. It happens with literally everyone. Didn't he win Streamer Award? Yeah, he won, I think, Best VTuber. 1, 2, 4. And there's a whole thing about that, because some people were saying that technically he's not a VTuber. I'm going to give you my honest opinion on that. I don't know. I'm not a part of the VTubing community. I don't know. He's an animated avatar. So, like... You know, so does it really matter getting the award for Best VTuber? Like... Do streamer awards even matter that much? I don't know. I'm nowhere near...
Grave Links 5374 says what is a VTuber like actually?
I think the definition is literally just virtual avatar. You're just salty that people they voted for didn't win. Well, that's literally any award. Like, you'll have some of the most stacked years ever for an award, and just because the show that they liked did not win, they're like, it was rigged. It was so rigged, even if the show or the person absolutely deserves it. Where Satisfactory? They found me! Oh god, oh god. It's nowhere. Kenji is VTuber? Yeah. I've never watched Kenji before, because I'm not typically a VTuber watcher. Except like 2 or 3 people, but I never watch them. I've seen them before. But thank you for the drink of water. No way.
I don't need it.
I know, so when you're asking for Satisfactory, are you asking for the co-op playthrough or my solo?
Dopier Bobcat 396 says, streamer, if I draw you a PFP for Twitch, will you use it?
Co-op?
Dopier Bobcat 396 says,
So the thing is that I will talk with, I'll say Sentinel as well, but we gotta plan when I do that. Because, like, today, I do things in the morning, I work, and then I also plan things this evening. So, either we can do it, like, Friday or Saturday, or we need to figure out, like, what time in the week. It's kind of hard to do impromptu. I know, just was saying it as a joke. Well, yes, I know that, but I'm also saying this as, like, a real suggestion.
Says, or wait, YT already has a custom one, I mean T.
No, TikTok already have a profile picture that Back made for me. I'll use that for a little bit. I kind of like it. But if you want to make one for Twitch, I'm more than happy about that, Ocean. Like, literally, those profile pictures were just placeholders. I was going to use the Doge one for all of them, but then I was like, you know what would be funny?
Cat 396 says, oh wait, RLY, I didn't see.
I thought it would be funny if I just put the overlay of the actual logo of each of the platforms with a Doge underneath. And the fact that some people do not even notice that is what makes it so funny to me. They do not see the Doge. It takes them a little bit. Also, Creep, I did not ask. How was your day? Did you adopt those kittens that you were talking about, or are you still working on that?
Says, for me, it's just TT.
It's almost time to get a purple treasure pod for the first time. And are you talking about Slime Rancher? It's good. Got one more foster kit today. How's your day going? I don't know. Yeah, my custom profile picture doesn't show up on TikTok. Well, that's a shame. Also, I have bad news for any of the games in my Steam library. I might be able to get, like, a Quest headset here soon for decently cheap. Someone made me an offer, and I'm considering if I should take it up just so I can start playing VR games. But I'm not even sure that the room I have right now would be working with this setup.
396 says, I had a really weird day today.
What happened? Ocean. You should. I wonder what motivation you have for saying that back. What could possibly be the reason? So I think the Quest 3, so it depends what price you go for. I think USD, it goes for around like 300 new and like 250 used. I think someone offered it to me for like 200. I hope it's a real offer, so I'd be saving like 50 bucks, which, you know, 50 bucks is not something to scoff at any days. Any time now. That's like half a tank of gas. Depending on your car. Not bad, yeah. But then I have to like, but like what if they've used the headset before and I have to deal with germs? Eh, we'll see what happens. Even if the deal does not go through, I might just buy it for $250. I've been saving money for a while. The only thing that I spent money on recently was like
396 says, just for context, there's
Subnautica Below Zero
class that doesn't show much often.
Okay. So somebody does not show up in your class very often. If it's not off Facebook Marketplace, it has a high chance of being good. You're telling me that Facebook Marketplace, of all things, would be a scam? That's crazy. Also, I do not use Facebook. It's not like a personal reason or anything. I do not like Meta very much. But luckily for me, I do have an Instagram that I never use. So they're really harvesting my data there.
Grave Links 5374 says who got rid of the water? Dopier Bobcat
Are you talking about for
396
the
says, and the day
hole?
before we were certain SMTH happened with her, and same with one time at the beginning.
Reread that. The day before we were certain something happened with her, and the same with one time at the beginning of the year.
Great.
Yeah, I removed it. Because I need to make that tunnel, and I need to replace it somewhere. Well, you see, the thing that's kind of weird about controversies and things like that, with really any service, is that people just forget about them. Remember when people were protesting Netflix because of the movie Cuties?
Grave Links 5374 says you, jerk.
I'm sorry, Geeboop. People just forgot about that, and they probably resubscribed to their Netflix when they just forgot that that happened. When did that happen? That was a few years ago. And people were right to be upset with it, because it's a weird movie.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says, but the first time it happened medics arrived, so I was illy worried.
Ow. Ow.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says asterisk really.
Never heard of it. So I will give you the short description of it. What if we made a child exploitation movie with child actors, in which we recreate scenes of child exploitation? That's all you need to know. And people were annoyed about that. How weird. Okay, so it needs to go here.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says, and the second time SMTH happened was yesterday, and the office became closed down because of whatever that had happened.
Okay. So the office closed down because whatever happened to this person with the medics showing up. Actually, I never really, now that I think about it, I barely ever use local marketplaces. This deal, this offer that I'm talking about is from somebody that I know, like in real life. It's not something off the interweb. Like they just told it to me casually.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says, and today I learned what had happened both times.
So that's the part that made it weird. Not necessarily that something happened today, but you learned what had occurred. I love that structure. It's so... The best part about this structure is it does literally nothing, because no mobs could spawn here, because there's too many. It's incredible. The best thing we've ever built. Okay, can I make lapiders?
Dopier Bobcat.
This is because it's too close? Yeah. It was the last period, which was health, and we were about to go outside for some activity. Hi, Scrunkly. All right, Boop, I'm coming down. You're probably ready to prank me or something. Ow. Remember what they say, always dig straight down. It's not the pickaxe I wanted to use.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says, and randomly I turn and see the person on the floor.
That's not good. Last time mobs spawned 20 plus blocks, maybe 15. Yeah, I'm not the one who, first of all, not an expert on Minecraft. Do not know stuff like that.
396 says, I was so confused I didn't even realize who it was.
Is Boop actually crouching to make it so I'm more surprised? Good job, Boop. Very smart. Did I dig the wrong area? Oh no, I think I did. Or wait, is it... Oh, it's further down. Oh, it's further down. It's fine.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says, and they were having a seizure.
Yeah, seeing seizures is quite traumatic. Ow. You know, since I'm laced in the drawing as Silksong's characters, I'm drawing us fighting. I make a lot of automated farms cold.
Gravelinks 5374 says, now think about what you've done.
I have indeed thought. How am I gonna do this?
Dopier Bobcat 396 says, I was just in shock, I didn't know what to do.
There we go. Thank you, Boop, for your local patronage. But who's gonna win the fight? That's the most important part. Like, who's the winner? Because there's only one winner. Boop, coming here to kill me. I mean, fair enough. Oh, I actually ran out of ladders. Ow.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says the whole class was ushered away. Thankfully one of her friends had ran all the way down to the office and alerted staff.
Oh, I put a ladder there. Leash me. Hello. I'm following safe. I'll join your live in the morning. Bye-bye. Okay. Bye-bye, local. Enjoy the rest of your night. Hopefully you sleep well. Take care. You too. Oh, I do have food. I just put it in the wrong spot. Ow. Is that another skeleton? Or is that actually Boop that did that? I feel like that was Boop that did that. Is it the message that comes through? No. Oh, thank you, Boop. Cool. So now I have that set up. Bum, bum, bum.
Gravelinks 537.
Oh, bye-bye, Boop. Get rid of all this stuff. Goodbye, Chipkins.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says what was even more confusing was these two random PPL had walked up to us and started taking bout some weird Gravelinks 5374 joined the game.
Hi. Hi. Oh. Oh.
Dopier Bobcat 3. Gravelinks 5374 says crash TWT.
Oh, that finally broke. Okay. Where is copper? I have a ton of copper, do I not?
Gravelinks 5374 says I was gonna say, why am...
There is. I guess it was a random way to distract us, but they weren't even part of what was happening. At least they tried. Well, the thing about traumatic events like that, Ocean, is often what happens is that in the moment it lingers with you for a bit. And you think about it for a few days, and then eventually one day you wake up and it's just not there anymore. Immediately.
Gravelinks 5374 says you're long.
Oh, the hole! I forgot to fix the hole. Yeah, because I had to leave to fix that. Dang gophers again.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says but then they just left 2 seconds later, so like. Gravelinks 5374 says grr.
I just watched an animal die. But I guess Boop sends their regards to the animal.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says also the worst part was the professor for health, mind you.
So you're saying the professor of health was the person that shared this juggling of tennis balls. Am I getting that correct? Is the copper in here? I mean, there is copper in here. I guess I'll smelt it. Dun, dun, dun. Nighttime. Why is there another cat there? Did Alfie get, like, a mate or something? Or was that something that, like, one of you did? Alfie, did you... Alfie, what you doing? Yeah, that's not mine.
5374 says, oh, did I leave loaf there?
Yeah, because Alfie's over here talking a loaf.
When she was literally
or what if
shaking
people
on
are
the
like
ground,
part
the
animals?
professor walked
So
up
everyone
to
is just
her,
different kinds of
told
people animal
everyone
things.
to
But
go away,
people technically
and
are
reached
animals.
down and shook her to make sure she was...
Genuinely. Come on, loaf. No, like non-human animals.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says she shook someone that was having a seizure.
Why? I mean, the only thing that I could think of is like usually seizure protocol off the top of my head. You put somebody on their side, you try to take them away from anything that could possibly make it so they fall, or if they hit any of the ligaments on something, and you kind of just let them wait until they finish. Possibly you try to get like pillows or a towel or something. Because what often happens...
Bobcat 396 says they were already on their side though.
And I suppose they were being a silly goober. They did not know what they were doing, from the sounds of it.
Grave Links 5374.
Ignore you for a second? Okay.
Bobcat 396 says she just reached down and shook them like they were trying to wake them up. Dopier Bobcat 396 says the health professor taught.
Maybe the health professor was just testing their, like, health stat. And what happens with that. Or I guess they could have also been in shock, too. Just because you're, like, a health professor or you know multiple times about these things, does that mean that when you encounter it, that you're going to be fully prepared? You learn a lot about yourself when you go through an experience like that. Also, all the chimkins grew up. Nice. Let me think. What do I need? Where do I even want to take this, like, train system?
Dopier Bobcat 396 says IG it was just weird though backslash.
Sometimes people just do very dumb things. Sometimes there's not an easy, good explanation. Ignore the boop. I'm ignoring. There is nothing here. Nothing. The boop has been ignored. How much longer will you be streaming if I'm asking? I'm busy right now, but I may don't want to join you. I should be streaming for about 2 more hours. So depending on how long you're doing whatever.
Grave Links
Toxic.
53.
Oh, oh yeah, I was killing cats and I thought it would be in chat. You're killing cats? I'm playing Kingdom Hearts. Presumably the third one. The Thronkle of the series.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says this place is looking nice.
Hi,
Shop.
Ocean. Awesome. Sometimes my days are so boring. I thought you were streaming. I'm in Monsters Inc. world. So that means you get to see Mike Wazowski and other licensed
Dopier
characters.
Bobcat 396 says oof you have a mending. Surprised face.
Yeah. And I can't stand on my old account, so I can't send them up or anything. So wait, you're just executing them? You could just like move them, put them like in shelter with each other. Have no life? No, I guarantee you have a life, Toxic. It's just sometimes it's better when life is a little quieter and you're not constantly
Grave
worrying about
Links
something.
5374 says yes 3.
Gotta beat up some critters. Okay.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says would it be possible that I could use it for my mace perhaps?
Also, I love the fact that mace is also the term for like pepper spray. So what I just imagine Ocean is going to be doing is Ocean's going to be going up to the cats and like just straight in their eyes. My audio bugged again.
374 says use what's happening.
No, mace is another term for like pepper spray. Have you ever heard the term macing somebody?
396 says hi 3.
I do not like the Quiet Life. I actually adore the Quiet Life.
Says hi 3. Dopier Bobcat 396 says I was asking SpyG. Grave Links 5374 says oh okay I got confused he.
Fine. Okay, well in that case, Toxic, I hope your life picks up. Whether through your own action or somebody else's.
Dopier Bobcat
no,
396 says SpyG I'm crying.
Why you crying? I inadvertently just closed that right in Ocean's face.
Dopier Bobcat 390.
Because it's silly. Okay. Water break. Water. Okay, so I made the tunnel. I'm kind of rethinking whether I should put the rails down just yet.
396 says no, I don't have water.
Well, you better go get water then. That's the law. You can just ignore it if you want to, but sure, go hydrate. Sure, go get water. Want to see a work in progress? Sure. What's another acronym for whip that could be funny? I also forgot to upgrade my new keyblade. A scandal. Give me 5 seconds. 1 Mississippi. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, you've been given it. How'd that feel knowing that your life is a little shorter now? Hi. Ow. You calling me a hoe by hitting me with a hoe? How'd that happen? Ooh, that's a reach for a dad joke right there, but I did it. Regardless. Nether? You know what? I will. I'm going to the Nether. Hi. Actually, Boop, if you want armor, I got plenty of extra armor. You can just take it from me. I was drinking the water while it's filling.
Grave Links 5374 says that.
Yeah, if you just go into my chest, there's like a ton of extra bits in here. Take whatever. It's like I'm trying to stop it from filling. Yeah, this chest over here. I posted it. Okay, so let me open up the TikTok app. It'll be deleted soon. Oh, hold on, I'm going. I'm rushing to. Oh, did you send an app message? I get it. Okay, so. Oh yeah. Okay, you can delete it. Nice. Oh, so you're drawing it on your phone, it seems.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says I'm back.
Who knew that Ocean was renamed to back? You've been creep this entire time, Ocean? Or, no, wait. You've been back this entire time back?
74 says Spaggy is going to the nether.
Yes.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says yes. Dopier Bobcat 396 says no, too late, you called me Ocean again.
No. No.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says
I
no.
am. Oh my goodness, if you look at the pixels, you can see the individual pixels on Ocean there. The DLSS is not doing a very good job. Okay, so to go to the nether. Buddy! Hi, Dubby.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says you can see my pores.
I could see your pores. Bye. Bye-bye. I love that that's the interaction that me and Dubby have, like, all the time. Dubby just comes in the stream. Hi. Hi. Bye. I come with, but I don't want to lose anything else. Okay.
Says, screw it, I want to go 3.
Are you sure? All right. Actually, wait. Let's take a stockpile of food. And beds. Just to be sure.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says, where are we going 3?
We're trying to find a bastion for the 17th time. Bread.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Cow. Alright, I will wait for you all in the portal. I will be in the nether, just contemplating and sitting there. I should be fine there. I'll get rid of some of my more miscellaneous items. Bimsk can stay. That. I'll be like the emergency food source. Do I really need the chickens with me? No, I do not. And I give my main OC a Keyblade, but I'm trying to find if it's lore accurate. Actually, let's see. How many Kingdom Hearts characters can I name? Because I think I can name a few. There's Axel. There is Sora, and do the obvious ones. Donald, Goofy, Ventus, Aqua, Hera, Xehanort, or gosh, the villain names in this are horrifying to pronounce in Kingdom Hearts. Mickey. Cloud. Final Fantasy crossover. We're waiting for Ocean right now. Oop. So I guess we'll just sit in the corner. Maybe we should do like a Blair Witch thing where we just like stare like this. That way I can see when Ocean goes through. I think the 13 characters
says here, think about what you've done.
Okay, I will. I'm thinking. Okay, I need to figure out a different album to listen to. once, and then I will put on currents. I'm listening to this one a lot too. Also, I should ask this question. So, eventually, the end point for the server, I wanted to make it so we fight the Wither. Once we do that, what do you want the next community game to be?
Dopier Bobcat 396 says you should listen to Melanie Martinez's new album.
That's really funny you say Melanie Martinez, because somebody on TikTok was talking about them earlier.
Says, surprised face.
Because I was either thinking like modded Minecraft, where I'm the one who makes the mod pack.
5374 says that's a good question.
I'll be honest, it's probably going to be an older version.
396 says there are some skips, but there's some good ones.
Okay. Hi, Ocean. Alright, just give me a second so I can find the new album. Okay, so the new album is Hades. Ow, 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 ow.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says how are you facing the corner but looking at us?
Pressing F5. That's what you get for hitting me so much.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says
Okay, so we've gone this direction. We've gone over here. I think we start looking for the Bastion this way. Like this direction. You think that a good plan? I think a good plan. Did Ocean go back to get something?
Dopier
Ocean.
Bobcat 396 says
Okay.
I forge your gold weight.
Well, time to sit in the corner again. I look like I'm wearing like leather pants to work.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says did you find Hades?
Well, we are in the Nether, so we have found Hades. Yes, I found the album, Ocean. Get it? Because, like, the Greek term for, like, hell is Hades, because it's both a place and the god who rules it. It's also a very good video game.
5374 says now I feel bad for the
You want to feel worse?
Grave Links 5374 says I will not abuse you for 10 minutes. Grave Links 5374 says a Grave Links 5374 says no.
You see, what's actually happening is I'm just looking at my shoes for something, and Boop is like, no, what did I do?
Dopier Bobcat 396 says what hap? Grave Links 5374 says,
Ocean, if
sad
you come through
face.
the Nether portal, you see what happened. Okay, well, they're very cool.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says LOL.
Alright, well, let us go.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says spur.
Sure.
Grave Links 5374 says hee hee pokey.
I mean, we can get over there. It's just gonna be a little bit awkward. Ow.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says hee hee.
Trying to see if there's
Dopier
an easy
Bobcat
way.
396 says prank.
Not so much a prank, is it now? I'm gonna make it so it's 2 blocks, so that way it's a little bit better for Boop, because I know that they're on mobile, I believe. Maybe one of these days I should, like, buy Minecraft on my phone and try the experience on phone to see what some of you are going through. So yeah, we're gonna kind of go around here. Doing this to Mark. Wait a second.
Grave Links 5374 says where's Ocean?
Ocean just went off to their own direction. I don't know. Ocean's doing ocean things. Okay, can I... Okay, I'll make the two.
Grave Links 5374 says, have fun, Ocean.
Yep, I guess Ocean's just gonna explore the bastion.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says, rack.
That's why we crouch. Good game design. Oh, my bad. Okay.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says, sorry.
I just hear the spear and I'm like, did someone just get careened off to the edge? I was about to say, that's so tragic.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says, I though it was smaller hitbox. Dopier Bobcat 396 says,
good,
LOL.
Boop? Okay, Boop's alive. Ow. Not what I wanted to place. Okay, I'm just gonna fall down to make it easier to place. There we go. I still don't understand why they added spears.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says their peak.
But yeah, because you can poke people, but I'm talking like, are they viable in combat, like, at all?
Dopier Bobcat 396 says yes, very much so.
Okay. I would not be a knower.
Bobcat 396 says they are as good as mace, if not better.
Alright, well, Ocean, if you want to lead the way, go ahead. Okay, I will make it a little bit safer than what Ocean's doing.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says I don't know WHERE4 to go.
Well,
Dopier Bobcat 396 says LOL.
Well, you just gotta lead. You gotta be the Pathfinder. You think we know where the...
says ETHO.
You think we know where the bastion is either? No. Are you out of the pickaxe?
Dopier Bobcat 396 says LMAO.
Well, that's a bit interesting. What's a funny thing? If it was in my own world, I would most definitely just make these 1 block wide.
Grave Links 5374 says you are being silly. Dopier Bobcat 396 says 3.
Ocean is infected with this silly virus. There is no cure. I thought I just found an ancient debris for a second. I was like, wait, there's no way. Snap back to reality there.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says up. Dopier Bobcat 396 says sorry it was already loaded. Grave Links 5374 says he is testing me LOL. Dopier Bobcat 396 says I meant to load it.
Ocean, why would you test if something was loaded by clicking directly over boot? I feel like you're using that you were
Dopier
reloading it as
Bobcat
cover.
396 says I swear that one was an accident. Dopier Bobcat 396 says BC I was trying to load it I swear.
Okay. I'll believe what happens next. How many magma cubes? Is that an accident too? I'm getting the feeling that we're not going to reach an outlet point. Hello. Hello, Goku. How are you doing? In a little bit. I dropped my pickaxe. Doing good. That's good to hear. Hello. Greetings and best wishes. I wish the same for you, Lisa. And thank you for the heart, man. Honestly, if you're wishing to donate, I'm not going to give you that much of, like, big reactions or anything. And I think it'll make somebody else's day if you go to their stream and donate to them.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says 3.
Okay, I'm going to start digging up. There has to be an exit somewhere. Literally just never ends. It just keeps going.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says hi 3. Grave Links 5374 says 3.
Where are we? I think we may have been transported to the back rooms of the Nether, where it's just Netherrack and nothing else. Wait, what if I have to go down? Hehe. You've been pranked. Hold on. There we go. We're all good.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says
Finally got the pranker with the funny prank. I found an exit. Can I be your TikTok friend? I'll always be loyal to. What do you define as TikTok friend? And also, it's very nice of you, and it's very cool that you're asking for me to be your friend, but it feels, I don't know if I can fulfill the obligations that you want to actually be a friend. As friendships take time to develop, and it's not something that can just happen immediately. Well, I suppose we're going over here. Ocean, do we need to take away your spear privileges? How about this, Ocean? If you keep poking us, no Dippin' Dots. We're not getting you any Dippin' Dots if you keep doing this. We will not stop at the Dippin' Dot store.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says Boops the one hitting me. Grave Links 5374 says Spaghetti.
Good points. There's Bedrock, my beloved. Where things just do not happen. Is it gonna do something? Huh.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says bruh.
Now that's a good game mechanic right there. Thank you for warning me, by the way. I appreciate it.
Grave Links 5374 says yeah that's in Bedrock for you. Dopier Bobcat 396 says YKW so peak.
YKW. Accidentally placing blocks. Let me try to be a little nice.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says wait maybe we can find Hey Pagast.
Yeah, maybe we can. Well, that is dangerous. Oh yeah, that might be over near those bones. Bone. There's another gas that spawned. Be careful. Missing the jump. Stay away. Oh, did Ocean just hit one of the... Oh, dear. Artist posted it? Okay. Take a look in a second. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna over here.
396 says help.
Hold on. Let's take care of these guys first. Let's make it so we're safe. Nice, good job. I'll wait till I get to a safe spot, and then I'll look at the art. I'll look at the art. I'll look at it. So many skeletons. Okay, we're not going over there. No child. Ow. Oh wait, maybe what happened is one of the skeletons hit a hoglin.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says I am being rapid fired WTH. Dopier Bobcat 396 says no reload. Dopier Bobcat 396 says reload asterisk.
Okay, since we're in a bit of a safe
Dopier
spot, I'll go look at backs.
396 says reload asterisk.
Alright. I'm still listening, so if something bad like happens, just let me know. Oh, yep, something bad's happening. Urgh. Oh, that was my boots too. Oh, that's not good. That's bad. That's real bad. Oh dear, that's real bad. Does anyone have any wood with them so I can craft boots?
Dopier Bobcat 396 says do you have food? Uneasy
Ocean,
face.
you did not bring food
Dopier
with
Bobcat
you?
396 says me.
Here. This is going about as I expected. Oh, there you go. I saw it. Yeah, I like it. I like how they're like... I like how there's a little, like, clash or there's a clang when they're fighting each other. Does anyone have wood? Anything? I like how I still see the bell, and there's, like... that in the neck area. Protective pole. You're fine. Food.
Grave Links 5374 says I'm a present.
Well, I'm about to be opened like a present. Crafting table. Okay, thank you. Do you have any gold nuggets on you? So I need 36 in total.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says it's been there for like a min lol.
Well, we've been stressing a little bit.
Bobcat 396 says no. Grave Links 5374 says can I come into the out now?
Yeah.
Dopier Bobcat 396
Ow.
says is that a reference? Dopier Bobcat 396 says is that a home ref?
A home ref. There's not any gold. Every nether trip goes like this. It never goes right. I don't want to watch everyone die again. Look out. Gold that I can see. Well. Okay, let's just start progressing. There's nothing much I can do. Okay, you're on the right idea. Yeah, and make sure... Yeah, you're already on it. So that way, when we actually do find the gold, I might be able to get gold from that guy. See that guy over there? We're gonna kill that guy. You know why we're gonna kill that guy? Because he's different. We don't like different people around these parts. We only like samey and... the same person. Owie. Owie. Ow. Why are you firing so fast? Kill Soul? Are you talking about your own playthrough? Just calling out the name of Steel Soul if something bad happens. Steel Soul! I don't know how that deflected that, but that looks very weird on my screen. I'm not seeing no gassed child. Thank you for the heart me and aesthetic. How are you doing? It's been a little bit. As per usual. Probably because I've been streaming way too early. Can I join Monomake? Oh, Monomake. Start another silk run, and I just keep dying in most of the silver ways because either I keep trying to dash or claw. Is that actually like Steel Soul, or are you talking like a normal run? Because you've been streaming in like the middle of the night. Tisk tisk. Yeah, Sargi. I just like it that time. It's most cozy. It's when I don't have to worry about any obligations. And it's when my boss is finally asleep. Normal Steel Soul will never happen again. Okay. Well, at least when you die, it's not the worst consequence. The only thing you could possibly lose is money, which might be worse than death in some cases. Mind Make? Mind Make? No, you cannot join Mind Make. It's my Mind Make. You cannot have it. 8 AM is never cozy. Clearly, you've never had to stay awake the entire day before. I've had to do that multiple times. Can I join Cave Make? No. Cave Make is my private session. Mila. Ow. Oh, there's a lot. I would get back boot because I think you're the least armored. Minecraft. So, Gokur, so the problem is I need to know you for a little bit before you join because we've already had people grief before. And I know you'll probably say the same thing, which is, but I'm trustworthy. I'm the most trusted person there is.
374 burned to death.
No, boop.
Dopier Bobcat 396 left the game. Grave Links 5374 says well lol.
So.
Grave Links 5374 says oh I see how it is ocean.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to wait. Okay. I'll go try to get my stuff. Why is Bedrock like
Grave Links
this?
5374 says ytouchamySPAGETT.
I've been to your streams a lot. We've literally played Lethal Company together. Oh, wait a minute. Do I know you from that long ago? Did you speak to me when we were playing Lethal Company? Yes, okay, well, it's been a really long time then. I'm gonna be completely for real. I remember that instance. Have you had the same name since then? Because if you have, I feel very dumb right now. But that's not out of the usual. Getty doesn't remember anyone, I know. No. Okay, I feel better about myself. Ugh. Okay, give me a little bit to possibly get my stuff. In that case, I can invite you. And you have Bedrock? This is Bedrock. This is not Java, by the way. Hey, yo, I'm Alice. Hi, Alice. How you doing? Alice, welcome to the streams. It's very pleasant to have you. You remind me of somebody that, like, I used to come here a lot. Good luck, Spooky. Sorry to do this, but I'm going to go to bed now. Oh, it's fine, Boop. Do not worry about me. I'm perfectly fine. Good night, Boop. Take care.
Dopier Bobcat 396 joined the game. Grave
Over
Links
here,
5374 left the game.
And my name is Vadewalker. It's for some time. And yes, I have Bedrock. Okay. Alright, so I will invite you. I just need your Bedrock name, and then I can invite you. Like, I feel like it could have survived that encounter, but the gas and Bedrock are so glitchy.
396 says, OMG, I am alive.
Actually, I'm not going to sprint anymore. I'm just going to normal walk. XDDD. Let's try to get Boop stuff as well. I think I've ever figured out the difference between Bedrock and Java. There are, like, minor differences. Like, you can do some things with Bedrock that you cannot do in Java. Let's see. I think it's, like, stuff you can do with the Trident. It's certain, like, glitches you can perform in Java that you cannot perform in Bedrock. To be honest, they're very similar to each other. And I'm dead. I will wear gold. Bedrock, there are more colors. You can dye your leather. Okay. I have two different versions then. Well, because initially, Minecraft Java edition was always just the PC edition, and then Bedrock was essentially the console and the mobile version. But they just... It's an artifact of the fact that they could not perfectly import Minecraft over to PC and mobile. They could probably do it now, but they just keep it for legacy purposes, I suppose. That's at least my idea of why they do it. Could be completely wrong. Bedrock was a console era after Xbox 360 PS3 era of gaming. Yeah. I remember when Minecraft was called Pocket Edition on the phone. Good times. You joking? Ow. You spawned perfectly to get in my way. Pumpkin. Is this even the way that... this is not the way that I went. I'm foolish. I'm the fool. Laugh at the fool. The fool will do the little fool dance. When Minecraft had ugly nether textures? Yeah, they were real bad. At least these ones are a little easier to look at. My Pocket Edition like 2012. I think that's the first way that I played it, because I played it on like a friend's phone or something like that when we were working. because I never really had internet when I was growing up. Like, good source of internet. It was horrible all the time. The nether reactor. Oh. Wrong this. I had an Xbox 360 just to play a better version. Was fascinated with caves. Doing a little cave exploring. Well, I'm going AFK. Okay, bye-bye, Ocean. Okay, I have learned from this that I think that the next nether trip that I'm doing, I am doing by myself. I'll be in chat? Okay. Ow. Forget, did you see my username? I do not think I did. I've also been focusing on living. Gas are so annoying. Well, yeah, there was nothing I could do because I tried everything in my power to counter it, but it was so glitchy. Ah, reminiscing. Ah, the good old days, the times of old, the times of yore. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ow. Well, let's see what I got. Oh, is that the username? Is that the same person you play the Lethal Company with? I think it is. That'd be absolutely a blast from the past. Cake. Actually, wait, no, I have Chimka. So wait, you want me to invite that name? Yes, that's the username. Okay. Okay, I will take a screenshot of that, and I'll take a picture. I will wait until I'm actually back. Cool, yeah. I always like seeing people again. Great. I always have an open door policy. You can always leave whenever you want, and you can always come back whenever. From I think these are Boop's pickaxes, but I kind of got to use them. Let's eat. This is all of Boop's stuff. I think I died slightly further up. Ow. Yeah, I think this is most definitely where I died. Oh, and they just hit so hard. I lost my mending sword, I think. Maybe, no? Yeah, I lost my mending sword. That's okay. I can always get it back. Wish I did not, because that was a decent amount of work. And my diamond armor. Okay, well, time to go back. I cannot believe how brutal the nether is in Bedrock. It's just insane. It's only because it's so glitchy. I think it would be fine if you didn't have these weird bugs that occur with the mobs. Maybe it would be normal if I did single player. Is it even like the? Is it exactly like this in single player still? Even if you're not in a multiplayer lobby, that would be funny. Perfect. When you're good, and the only way I did that was spamming. Oh yeah, I think was your name Brody before? Is that something you had before, or was that some other person? Oh no, that was probably a little cat. Or no, my bad. I'm having 17 different flashbacks right now of things that I did in the past. Not all of them good. That's definitely not a good thing. I go up here. You know, Miles dropped. Well, I will not be listening. No, but I swear on everything it's actually peak, like it's scary. Okay. Like, scarily good. Okay, yes, I remember this. The second Minecraft movie. Who do you think the villain should be? I think the villain should be Dan TDM. Nay, Jacksepticeye. No, Multiplier. That's who the villain should be. Check it out, though. Ocean, I'm already checking out another song suggestion that you said. You're stacking them on top of each other. This is not Pringles. They're not Stack'ems. Listen to Ween. Are you talking about like the mollusk? We're like Ocean Man. I've listened to Ween before. I actually like Ween. Alright, hopefully I have a chest. I sent an message to Boop to let them know that I got most of their stuff, and a lot of it survived. I mean, all of it was pretty much remnants of their other things anyway, but... I love the bedrock chest texture. It's still so bad. Here. Alright, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna invite you real quick. Literally nothing. Let me see if I typed it correctly. There's nothing that's showing up. Right, 228? Okay. That's mine. That's my chipkin. Boop can have the pork. I had like a stone pickaxe or something. Nope. What a whiff. Go put that back, and then another rack, put it over here. Well, I know my solution for things when things go horribly wrong and I have to regain levels. Time to go fishing. Oh, speaking of which, I also need to make... Did I have my fishing rod with me? I hope I did not. That's gonna really suck if I actually did have it with... I love that fishing rod. That fishing rod meant everything to me. Everything. Okay, well... So just as a warning, you only have about like an hour left. There you go. So you can try the server out for a little bit, but then... I gotta... work on a project. Why'd I spin? Cool spin dance. Oh yeah, these chests are getting picked clean. I love how the copper is still one of the things that's been left there. Love knowing that. In here? Nope. Nope, it's not with me. Sadness.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says ALR I'm BAC.
Hi, back. Nice to see you in the stream. It's so cool that your name has now transferred to being back. The official transference has begun. It will only return back if I do call you by your original name, which is now, of course, back. Send me another invite. It didn't go through. I'm not hearing any joint sound effects. That means that there's still an issue. Well, thank you for following on Xbox. It's very cool. And
Boyker joined the game.
well, welcome.
Boyker left the game.
That was quick.
Boyker joined the game.
I'm gonna go to sleep real quick. Gordon Freeman. Brand Definitely just messing with settings or something. I'll talk about the rules of the server. Did somebody remove roses from there? Once you're actually in. I have no idea what you're doing. Hi. Rules of the server. You can build a house pretty much anywhere. Do not steal stuff from stuff, obviously. Like, do not steal from people. Be respectful. Follow the Gurch. And, I don't know. Have fun. Probably optional. Oh yeah, I do not have an axe. I should probably make one. I'm gonna make myself an axe. I'm gonna make myself some more tools. As I do need a sword again. I guess I'm just gonna make it iron sword for now. That. Wait, I should add the more important stuff.
Dopier Bobcat 396 fell from a high place. Dopier Bobcat 396 says oh.
Also, that is the starter shack that you just walk through. You can take whatever you want from there. Dun, 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 dun.
Boyker left the game.
Very much tweaking for them. It
Boyker
absolutely cannot
joined the
be my
game.
internet. Why would it be mine? Man. Also, Ocean, do you want me to somehow help you get your stuff back? Do you want help with that, or? Oh, here's Melanie. Real quiet. Fishing is how I cope with what happened today. Literally, the only piece of equipment that I recovered was my diamond helmet. At least I got something.
Boyker says, is there a reason why I can't break block?
Oh yeah, because you're probably still in spectator mode. Hold on. Yeah, you're still considered a visitor. There you go. Good sniff. It was a good sniff on my part.
Boyker left the game. Boyker joined the game. Dopier Bobcat 396 fell from a high place.
Oh, rip Ocean.
Boyker says hashtag 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 misclick.
That is a hashtag misclick. True. Should have extra glass. In fact, there should be a very easy supply to get of it. Well, that's not it. Hello, Chimkin. Really made it up here far. Take one of... Very nice that he did that. There we go. All is right in the world. Ocean, what were you looking for in here? Okay. I'm not gonna farm for wither skeletons because I really do not want to try even doing that for preparing for the boss. No, I do not want to do that. Okay, I at least have a side objective I can do now. Get more charcoal.
Boyker fell from a high place.
Well, alright. Make sure that I actually get this tree fully. One of my least favorite things to do is to cut down a tree and then there's still a little extra bit in there. Why are there so many? Okay. Hi, kitty. Okay, you can just put sugar cane in here, Scrunkly. You're all good. Done. Alright, so far. I could give myself Bad Omen too. Oh yeah, these exist. That's funny. I might do that. yeah, mending books. I can do that too. I don't know what it is with Minecraft. Minecraft is one of those games where occasionally I just come to an absolute blank as to what to do.
Boyker was slain by zombie.
Okay. Today is not a good day for living on the Minecraft server. Actually, do I have enough? So I need 8 for chest piece. I do not need boots, but I just need leggings, so that's 7, so that's 15. I actually have enough to make my armor set again. Okay, cool. Nice. I might even be able to make the sword again, so I probably have enough diamonds. But getting netherite is definitely where those diamonds are going to disappear and no longer have any use. Yeah, it probably did not help me that I was wearing copper pants. I think of it. Very inaccurate to fish. Fish X is pretty filling. Okay, so paper. Paper. There we go. Me when not press button. Good.
Bobcat 396 fell from.
Why is it lagging so much?
Dopier Bobcat 396 says this is.
But you're the same person that I was just talking to. Hello. What do I do? You don't want to talk with me unless I got an open hand? No, you're just one of the ones that ignores me. Yep, you're just ignoring me. That's true. You ignore me. You ignore me.
Dopier Bobcat.
I cannot. I keep dying to trying to get your stuff back. What? Yes. Do you want me to help you? I asked earlier.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says streamer hold this for me.
Okay. Yep, I'm holding it. Oh wait, I already have armor. Wait, yeah, that was my spare armor. Never mind, I'm all good. Yippee. Oh, it shouldn't. Oh wait, never mind. I was about to say I thought I had gold pants or shoes in there, or boots, but no. He keeps yoinking my gold. I'm gonna run out eventually, and then I'll have to go to the nether for a second. It'll be very sad. I'm gonna call my trusty sword that I'm gonna keep with me for all eternity and will never burn up. Trusty. Instead of old reliable, we got trusty. Hi, trusty. I wish you could put a sword in their hand, but you cannot. Mining. That's what I'll do. Here, so I'll take this. So I'll probably make like a ton of stone. So many stone pickaxes. Because what else am I gonna use cobblestone for? Besides marking stuff in the nether furnaces. You know, all the non-essential things. The problem with the mine that's here is it's kind of been picked clean. But I'm gonna go through it one more time. We're gonna see if we can find any good stuff in it, even still. Here. How do you like the way they expanded the caves? Very nice. It makes it so much more interesting to go down into the mines, because you actually have to explore different areas. Because it used to just be, well, we're going to be looking at gray for the next few hours, and that's the only color that's going to be there. Still do often just look at gray, but at least it's like different shades of gray. One could say of a numerous amount. In between 0 and 100. What even brand of genre of music is this? So flabbergasted that I cannot even think of proper things to say. Oh, I found diamonds immediately. Let's go! Yippee! Thank you. I found a diamond. Okay, well, better than nothing. Enderman over there. Coming near me. Baffling. Do I not have any torches? Yep. Who needs torches anyway? Those are just like suggestions.
Boyker fell from a high place.
A lot of fall damage deaths.
Sleeping through this night.
Okay, so yeah, that just loops around. Understandable. That area is most definitely good. And that lapis lazuli just sitting there? The Steven Universe character? Actually, wait, the Steven Universe character is just named Lapis. Was based off of lapis lazuli. Mingling. Hello. Hey, Sidra.
Your Bobcat 396 says ALR, well, I got most of my stuff back.
How have you been? I've seen only like a few of your messages in emo server.
Bobcat 396
yeah.
says, but now there's a skeleton in full diamond.
Oh. Wait, is that all my stuff? That's probably all my armor. That's funny. Huh. They took my foams. Give a bad wisdom. Good bad wisdom. Never plan out like schoolwork or anything. Like things just do them when you feel like it. And if it's like the last day, then you better start feeling like it. Real bad. I'm good, got an internship. Oh, congrats. That's great to hear. Are you excited about it, or is it one of those things where it's just like, I want experience? Okay, redstone. Okay, and also, Ocean, keep in mind that I'm probably doing Subnautica Below Zero in the morning. I'm not sure I can do it. Keep finding diamonds when I mine for redstone. I'm not sure I can do it in the evening again. Well, considering I need to do internships to get my diploma, it's sort of just meh. Okay. got it. All right, yeah. You can always watch the VOD later. I still need to start getting in the mindset that I cannot constantly accommodate everything all the time, because it kind of make pain. Make life a little difficult sometimes.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says
Good news! What's the good news?
Dopier Bobcat 396 says happy
Oh, we got
guests.
good news out of it. Boop will be happy about this news. I'll share that news as well after stream is over. Yeah, any of the internships that I really got were... You're kind of just there. I mean, you get good work experience from it, but you also learn the way that companies treat you. They're not exactly treating you like a person. They're just treating you like, you're kind of just here.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says we got them back, bye.
Bye. Oh, do you know what would be genius in the future? This probably already exists. Do you think there's internships for, like, being a content creator or for being a streamer? Does absolutely have to exist. I'm gonna do a search for that. I'll apply. They'll see my work ethic and they'll be like, you know what? That's a winner right there. Man who typically only streams to like 6 or maybe 1 hours. I'd make a great bad wisdom. Make sure to accommodate for everything and everyone, regardless of how it affects you. True. If it affects you negatively, just like suck it up. I keep finding diamonds by looking for redstone. Nice. You see, if you accommodate everyone, it makes everything great. Oh, and speaking of like the one talking point and subject that we usually share, it seems like Aggro Crab is not going to be updating Peak nearly as much, which they already said when they initially made the game, but like, yeah, they kind of seem tired of updating Peak, because every time they come out with an update, the community's like, why is there not another one right around the corner? I want 17 updates right now, or I'm gonna shake and cry. Very cool. But besides that, like, the only other game that I've gotten into recently is Slay the Spire. It's a good game. I like it. It's fun. Oh, and it had another update today. Don't know what notified in the update overnight. It could just be patch notes or something like that. I could check it out right now. Hold on. If there actually was. I don't know which Hollow Knight you're talking about. I'll presume original, since you didn't say Silk Song. Yeah, people don't understand that's not a live service game and that the updates are already a bonus. Well, yeah. Well, it's because people are conditioned by things. Even the developers said this, like Fortnite. They expect it to constantly be updated. To have a huge event every few months. Yeah, Void Heart Edition? Okay. Yeah, it just looks like fixes, at least on the Steam version. Like, I'll actually pull it up on screen so everyone can see that. They actually fixed this issue. This is incredible. I'm so excited to see this. Fixed Radiance's orb attack hitbox, lingering slightly longer than intended if the orb expires in the air. I lost a run to this glitch. Or a Pantheon 5 run to that. That is so nice that they fixed that. Thank you. Nice. Glad they did that. Let's see if I missed any messages. Nope. What was it? So essentially, the way Radiance works, or at least Absolute Radiance works, is they send orb attacks, and it, like, tracks you. The problem is that the orb attack would disappear, like, it would physically disappear off the screen, but if you got slightly too close to the end animation, even if the orb was not there, you would still take damage from it. I have a clip of it if you want to see exactly what I'm talking about, but yeah, it felt genuinely unfair. They've gotten so used to the big guys, they don't give the little guy a little chance. Well, exactly. Oh, I'll probably never know that fight. Oh, it's fine. But it's funny. It's good for the people who have to experience it in the future. I'm glad that people that have to do that fight never have to experience that. Well, like, even indie games, for example, if an indie game is not like a 10 out of 10, or it's not like perfect, some people when they play indie games, they expect like Hollow Knight quality, or they expect something like Slay the Spire 2, or things of that sort. I think that's criminal to expect that from an indie game. Took me long enough for P3, no idea what P4 will take. You just gotta believe or something. Because if you believe it, it does itself. Like, Nuclear Nightmare is a pretty good example of this. I think some streamers have played it, but when I played it, I like the concept of the game, and there's certainly interesting things about it, but it's very clear that it needs a lot of tender love and care. It's got some issues. And I think I still have the achievements for that game, unless they added more. I hope they did not, because getting all those achievements solo was a bit of a pain. How many diamonds do I have? I have 6. Not a bad haul. Also, I've been hearing that Fortnite's been not doing too well. Speaking of live service games, I mean, I've not followed the game in forever, and that's probably a good indication that things are kind of becoming an issue. Because, like, it's probably reached... I'm not sure if Fortnite is ever going to reach the popularity that it once did ever again. Fork Knife? True. Puke emoji. I still think Fork Knife is a fun game if you play Zero build. But the problem is that they probably set this expectation that it has to have, like, infinite amount of players. And they're just going to continuously not reach that. Because it's just unrealistic, too. I won't delete it with what I spent on it. It's too big of an investment. But we'll never play it again. Yeah, I have a decent skin collection on the game.
Bobcat 396 says, "Hey, it's nice to meet you 3.
Also, fun fact, Fortnite is the reason I never spend money on skins on other games. Because I did it all with Fortnite, and then I kind of realized, wow, I could have used this money for, like, buying other games. So that's why I've never bought a skin for Valorant, CSGO, or Counter-Strike 2 is what it's called now. Counter-Strike 2, Marvel Rivals, all of those games, never bought a skin, and probably never will.
396 says, "If you need any extra materials, I'm happy to help BTW."
It translated to Genshin.
Boyker says, "Okay, thanks."
Didn't Fork Knife add some brain rot stuff in the game? Oh yeah, they've done that before. They added Skibbity Toilet. But I've calmed down on that. Oh, that's fine. Why do I keep saying, oh, it's fine. It's fine. Like I'm a tax collector. Oh, that's a fine. That's a fine right there. You know what? That's fine. And I kind of understand the gotcha pull thing. My must-have characters C6, R5. I understand that to some extent. Ow. Ow. What was I damaged by? My
sleeping through this
self-worth? Anyway, I understand that because, like, you see a character, you might like their lore, you like their aesthetic, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna spend some money on it so I can just enjoy
Boyker
myself.
Says I'm on half a heart.
That's respectable. The problem I would have is if you're, like, spending thousands of dollars and you're like, I need every character. Every single one of them. Alright, Electrico is my main pyro character. Okay. I know zero Genshin Impact characters. I know that, like, at the beginning of the game, you select between man or woman. And... let's see, what else? That's about it. And, like, there's clearly Breath of the Wild inspiration in the game.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says NP3.
The only skins I bought for a game were the My Hero Academia skins Overwatch, so I thought I'd treat myself. Yeah. Well, and you probably still have them even with Overwatch 2, right? Even though they're renaming Overwatch 2 to just Overwatch, right? Just to spite Blizzard, I'm probably going to call it Overwatch 3 from now on. Went so back, we pressed a little further. And the sad thing about Overwatch is what kind of tates me for the game is that the only things that I see about it are people thirsting over the game. She's one of my whales. She's my white whale. Yeah, I would say the only thing that I typically buy in like excess is like manga or typically like box sets of anime right now. But you see, those are an investment because eventually I'll certainly make videos about them, right? I'll definitely do that. When's the last time I made a video? Months ago? Oh, yeah. Hashtag face reveal? No. Well, the skins came out in Overwatch. The Overwatch 2 phase. Is that diamonds right there? Let's go. Nice. Yeah, the thing is it's just... How do I best describe it? I do not think I look necessarily bad or anything. It's just I do not want my public face out there. Rude? Not rude. Phase? Phase? I can't spell. Nah, I'm just going through a phase of not showing my face.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says face.
Face. There it is. Cool. Well. So yeah, wait, I did play Overwatch a little bit. Do you want to know the character that I played in Overwatch when I played it for the few hours that I did? I played Reaper. Because I like the way Reaper look. Because, like, he has a skull aesthetic. Other Genshin players spotted? Yes. Where'd my main? I like to main Mei. Okay. It'd be funny if you said something like Widowmaker. I do not play Overwatch, and I still know that Widowmaker's a meme. Oh, I also liked using... no, what's his name? It's not Junkrat. Roadhog. 6R5. ED, her too. I don't know what that means, but that's probably something doing with like ranking or leveling up. Constellation 6? Okay. You know, I'm kind of surprised. I just had a really... Do not tell Blizzard or, like, NetEase any of these ideas. What if they added, like, Genshin or gacha mechanics to the team games? So, like, you have to get gacha pulls for the certain skins, and you have to, like, spend money to get the gacha. That's a horrible idea, but it would make them money. If they do that in the future, I want to check. I want to check so bad. They better pay me. There's like different rarities and you get different like stars for the skin. And if you get like further down the ranking system, then you unlock more aspects of the skin. Tedious. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of stuff. So put this. Bumpkin. Why is there a bumpkin here? Hello, bumpkin. That actually caught me off guard. I was like, what? I'm back. What did I miss? Hi, back. Welcome to the stream. Why does everyone keep doing that? When will they ever learn? Oh, Ocean, do you want your iron? You told me to hold on to it. Indubitably, that idea is mostly genius if I do say so myself.
What do you think ABT the album?
I did not mind some of the songs on it, but some of them are very vulgar, and my ears feel like they're hurt. Indubitably, that is the most true.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says I def agree.
True. So true. Also, something that messed me up is like
Dopier Bobcat
Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, I believe are the same company, but I think Zenless Zone Zero is a completely different company, am I right? I was so confused when I learned that, because I'm like, they look they're the same, are they not? Or there's another gacha game that's like very similar. Okay, no, not you. I'm sorry. I thought usually Ocean is blue. Ours refinement of weapon. Okay. Ocean! Ocean.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says Ty, winking and laughing.
Problem. Yeah, Zenless is a different company. Yeah, that's so weird to me. Because I feel like they're all cut from the exact same cloth, but no, Zenless is a completely different corporation. The C6R5 has the highest level in. And quite clearly, those companies have a ton of money to throw around, because like the animations that they have in those games are really, really good. I can see why people spend their paychecks on the game, because they deliver.
Bobcat 396 says yes, some of the songs are really creative and others are just at.
Well, yeah, that could describe most artists, though. I love listening to my absolutely mediocre artists, where every song I'm like, I could take or leave it. But at least I'm never going to be disappointed. Depending on artifact build. Oh, poor sound alerts getting blocked by the automatic mod system. I'm with support team. This will be the last thing I typically say about this, but those games never can pull me in because I feel like the game is intentionally designed to take as much of your time as possible. I generally do not like games like that, especially if I'm going in from the outset. There are exceptions, I will certainly say, if the gameplay is interesting enough. But when you're going into a game and you see very clearly that you're going to spend hundreds of hours just to get through the start of the content, I kind of go, oh, I'm going to go play Balatro instead. Latest version 6.5 released Tuesday, and a nice update. New areas map is just open day. Hello, may I ask something? Of course. What do you want to ask, Danny?
Dopier Bobcat 396 says, speaking of Balatro.
What is it?
Dopier Bobcat 396 says you should play Racoin. Sleeping through this night.
How much is Rayquin? And also, I just bought Below Zero, and I'm going to be streaming it tomorrow. I cannot keep buying games. I'll never get through my Steam library. It'll just die. Okay, is this the end of the
Bobcat
album?
396 says I'm not saying as a stream, I just think you would like it.
Oh, okay. I'm not done with the album. Oh, I lost a fish. If I remember correctly, a big library too. Oh, you want to see? So some of these I'm just never going to play. That's fine. But the vast majority of these I do want to play. It's so funny looking at it every single time. We got decades of content over here. Like, for example, let me pull up a game that I know I'm never going to beat. Team Fortress 2. Never getting all the achievements for this game. It's just... I like this game, but 520, and some of them are really time-consuming. That's not going to happen. And then there's other games where I will never get them because they cut the servers off. Mad Max got every other achievement in the game except one of these, which is complete all non-repeating challenges. One of the challenges requires an internet connection to the server, which they cut off, which is so sad. I could Steam Achievement Manager it, but that feels like cheating. Memory recalled correctly. You are very true. We're very correct. Live. Hi, Axel. Not playing Silk Song, but somewhat close. Oh yeah, and I got all the achievements for Mortal Kombat 1. I remember that. This is part of the reason I like getting all the achievements on. Put me in the Minecraft, I will. And then I also did all of me side. Yeah, good times. This morning, yes, I did.
Bobcat 390.
Little Nightmares, yes, good times. Alright, what's your username? What username? Tell me now. Tell me. I need to be a knower. Let me find out. Oh, there is somebody named that. Wow. I should invite this person. Okay, I'll wait until you tell me, so that way I'm not just staring at that screen forever. Well, also, and part of the problem, Ocean, is that I already found another Balatro-like game. I'm playing Slay the Spire. It's another roguelike, or roguelite. So that's going to be time-consuming. Is it just me or my eyes hurting looking at how bright the screen is right now? Ugh. Oh, bright. My vision.
Bobcat 396 says Aoki.
It's okay. If I get like a bonus or something. Okay, I'm opening up Minecraft. Sounds good. Put sunglasses on. True, you're right. If I put on the sunglasses, it'll fix everything. Speaking of fixing everything, let's make a PETA violation. Also, Danny, are you still here? Are you going to ask me? If you asked me something, there was no message that went through.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says YKW.
YKW. Do not know what that means. Oh yeah, the cow. I forgot about you being in here.
Bobcat 396 says, oh yeah, just wondering how much was that sub?
How much was that subscription? It was exactly $0 for you, Ocean. What a beautiful cow. I love cow. Cow, my beloved. I add stuff like that, so when I figure it out in the future, I'm like, oh yeah, I did that. That's funny. Oh, I misspelled it, sorry. I don't believe you. don't believe me about what? It's 7979. Rage baiting by mistyping so badly.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says that the subscription was free.
The subscription was not free, Ocean. I did pay money. But I feel like there's a consequence if I say how much it was. I'm a knower. I know when people are trying to figure out things, and they're trying to indirectly figure out things.
Bobcat 396 says how much was it, streamer?
Money. Because I feel like what you're going to do is you're going to lead this into Raycoin.
How much was the sub?
Showed me the notification, did not let me join. You might have to friend me first. That's what I think Goku had to do. I don't know why. I did not set the server to be like that, but...
Dopier Bobcat 396 says, surprised face.
What's your user? It's just ytouchamySPAGETT. It's right here. I can type it in TikTok if you want. You to see it that way.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says how much was it, streamer?
I should doing the tried and true tactic of just constantly asking me, not realizing that I can handle being asked multiple questions. I do this for practically a living, Ocean. I will win. I will tell you a different time, Ocean, as I do not want you to do something. I do not want you to buy me anything. If you promise to not buy me anything.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says I'm gonna do the thing anyways.
If you could type that, that would be lovely. Okay. I do not want you to buy me things. I can buy Raycoin by myself when I have money. There we go.
Dopier Bobcat 396.
How much was it? Ocean? You gotta promise me you're not gonna buy me anything, and I will tell you. That is the terms of the agreement. Could have sent it. But... Where?
Dopier Bobcat 396 says I can't
Can't promise me that? Well, then I cannot promise you how much it was. Oh wait, let's not look up that way. Alright, let's try sending one more invite, and that's pretty much all I can do.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says okay, he'll just buy it. Good looking 7379 join the game.
Okay, hold on. Before you buy it, let me say how much Raycoin is so you're not spending too much money. And also, I really do not want you spending money on me.
Good looking 7379 says hello.
Hello. Hi. Oh, nice. Penguin. Good penguin skin. Hi. Alright, so let me make it so you can actually, like, make a house and things.
396 says I'm ignoring you.
Hello, comrades. Hello, Technoblade. Good to see you still never die.
Good looking 7379 says hello. Dopier Bobcat 396 says nice to meet you. Good looking 7379 says, laughing face. Good looking 7379 says you too.
Alrighty, well. Also, so slight warning, Axel. I only planned on streaming 3 hours today. I'm 2 hours and 45 minutes into a stream. So you can get a little bit of a start, but do not anticipate, like, making big plans. Like, do not be like, alright, so I'm gonna mine for diamonds right now. And then 3 hours later, oh, I'll be ready for the end. That's not happening today.
Good looking 7379 says good looking 7379 says good looking 7379 says good looking 7379 says good looking 7379
What do they say?
says good looking
Are they a sayer?
7379 says good looking 7379 says sleeping through this night. Good looking 7379 says DW. I wasn't planning on girding that far.
Okay, sounds good. Just warning you, just in case, because I know how disappointing it is when you join something and then the person's like, "All right, time to log off."
At 396 says streamer, do you have snow?
I do, yes. I want in the chat, come to join my army to kill a Rocky Raccoon.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says the gas are ABT to awaken.
I mean, if you're talking about just talking in the chat of the, like, if you want to just join as a visitor, you could. But I cannot allow you to have full member privileges.
Surprised face. Dopier Bobcat 396 says how much was Rackcoin?
Rackcoin? So I converted it to USD. It's like 12.
Dopier Bobcat 396
I will tell you this:
yeah,
Rackcoin is more expensive than a sub on Twitch.
Dopier Bobcat. Dopier Bobcat 396 says.
Ball. No. No.
Dopier Bobcat 396 says it flat. Good looking 7379 says hello people with actual armor.
Oh, let me give you some armor, Axel, real quick. These pants are the worst pants I've ever seen. But, like, here you go.
Good looking
Hippidish speed. Carmines, I give you like if you join. Oh wait, are you saying that you want me to actually join your stream?
Dopier Bobcat 396 says GNG.
Okay. Good night, Ocean. It was pleasant talking with you. Alright, let me see if they're actually streaming right now, if that's what they're saying. It's a bit hard. Say comments, I give you like if you join. Are you saying joining this server? It's hard to communicate.
396 says no, I'm not saying good night, Todd.
Now you're saying good night, gang. What does GNG mean?
Good looking 7379 says GNG means gangsta.
Why not just add the A? Just add the A. S.
Good looking 7379 says because too lazy. Good looking.
Too lazy to type a singular letter. Incredible. Incredible that when you look this up, it's not even. Okay, bye, comrade. Okay, bye-bye. I still do not understand what you were fully asking, to be honest. I wish you well. Bye-bye.
Good looking 7379 says TYSM. Laughing face. Dopier Bobcat 396 says OFC. Winking and laughing. Good looking 7379 says I was so confused of how that got into my INV. Dopier Bobcat 396 says asterisk D. Dopier Bobcat 396 says LOL.
Come again. Another one of those confusing chats.
Good looking 7379 says oh you can't break blocks while jumping like you can in Java. Good looking 7379 says how sad.
Good job, Ocean. Smooth. Hey.
Good looking
Thing that horsey.
7379 says is your whole time on the server fishing.
No.
Good looking 7379 says Mr. Spjit.
I just like fishing, okay? I caught an ocean. I caught an ocean again. Caught in an ocean.
Boyker drowned. Goodlookin 7379 says how'd you manage to do that lol. Goodlookin 7379 says oh perfect spot there. Boyker says trying to mine coal.
So alas, I now am not going to be able to go find a bastion right now because I'm a little underprepared.
Goodlookin 7379 says oh someone has already taken it. Dopier Bobcat 396 says poke.
True. Poke. You did poke. You know what? I'm going to feed one of the named sheep. Which one do I want to feed? You know what? I'll feed Jeb. There you go, Jeb.
Goodlookin 7379 says where do I want to build?
I still love the fact that these little llamas are just here. Or are they alpacas? It's similar. I just see them as llamas, okay? Flommying around.
Boyker drowned.
Boyker keeps doing that. Joker.
Goodlookin.
I smell Star, therefore I don't smell her, but by not smelling her, that means she's here. I don't know if Starberry is here, to be honest. They may be, but they're playing Kingdom Hearts, so they've been very quiet. Good guess, though, by not guessing. Which you did guess, but in a not way.
Dopier Bobcat 396.
Think about that.
Goodlookin 7379 says can I farm some potatoes?
Yeah, of course.
Dopier Bobcat
farm
396 says that's my favorite. Goodlookin
so about 5 minutes. What do I wanna do for the
7379
last 5
says I'm
minutes?
hungry.
I guess I'm going to organize the chests a little bit. Pumpkin. I consider a carved pumpkin to be, like, decorative, so I'm going to put it in the decorative chest. Get the leash, okay. I presume that's one of the happy gas.
Goodlookin 7379 says do you guys even have harnesses? Goodlookin 7379 says harnesses asterisk. Dopier Bobcat 396 says no, sad face.
There we go. They're fine. Look at them. They're so happy.
Goodlookin 7379 says can I use your furnaces spjet?
Yeah, of course. You only got like...
Boyker drowned.
Hello, guy. Hello. All right. Well, now that
7379 says
you can build it underground if you want. You could like build a little bit up in the sky. You could build a treehouse. I don't know. Maybe you just got to think on it. Something will come to mind. Actually, I'm gonna keep
Dopey
this one.
Bobcat 396 says yeah.
No, not there. I put it in here. Yes, that makes sense. Yes. Yes. Oh, I can make torches. That's a good idea. Hi.
Good looking 7379 says.
It was indeed a very much hello moment. Take some of these. And I need sticks.
Good looking 7. Good looking 7379 says it's just 2 glass.
2 glass, 3 lever. 3 lever.
Boyker
Okay, so
drowned.
glass, leather. Do I even have the glass
Sleeping.
still? I do have the glass. I have the leather. Okay, I have enough for 2 of them. What's the other thing that it needs? Wool. When I open the wrong chest. At least they made the recipe somewhat reasonable for the
Good looking
harnesses.
7379 says I've lived on way too many boats. I'm not making another one of those. I'm out of ideas.
Maybe you could live in a dirt shack. Thought about that. You could live in a hole in the ground. There you go. They got the harnesses. Nice.
Good looking 7379 says I should make like a really good house just out of dirt.
Hi. Okay, the final thing I will do
Boyker
before
drowned.
stream ends, I'm going to put the torches away in the chest, and then I'll begin my little spiel, so you get a little extra time to do whatever you're doing.
Good looking 7370.
You should totally AFK so I can build. Maybe another time, but not today, as I also need to work on my computer, and I need to do something that's quite graphically intensive, and if I keep Minecraft open, I'm a cry. Alright, what do I want to do? Maybe I should actually start using F5 whenever I close the server, so that way it looks a little bit more aesthetic. Oh. Alright, well, I think this is where I'm going to call it for today. Very pleasant. I think 2 about 3-hour streams, so I streamed for about 6 hours today.
Good looking
I'm still pretty happy about.
7379 says no. Dopier Bobcat 396 says I shaved my sheep BTW.
Oh, congrats for shaving your sheep. Okay. Anywho. So with that, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Hopefully you did it / will. Productive. So long.
Good looking 7379
Bye-bye.
says when's next stream?
The next stream will be tomorrow morning. So that will be approximately in 8 or so hours. Yeah, that's when it'll be. Anyways, bye-bye. I gotta quickly go and end the streams.